Out of the Ashes Festival. We got Saltwater Injection. Can you please introduce yourselves to the...
Yeah, I'm Joe, play bass in Saltwater Injection.
Yeah.
Bass and feedback.
Yeah, bass and feedback. I'm Paul and I play drums and make a bit of noise with my mouth. Shouting.
So it's a two-people project. We just watched their live performance. And so, have you ever heard of Don Lawson's band called Off?
I think we had that mentioned to us by a guy we recorded once called Chris, who records with Electric Wizard and stuff. I think we've heard of them through him maybe.
But you never happened to see it live or hear?
No.
Right, so they are also two people, Chaz drummer, and Don Lawson, the music journalist, playing the bass, singing. So I wanted to have your opinion on that band, but since you're not here, I'll ask you next time about it.
Yeah, so
do some research.
We'll go online, get some research done, man.
Alright, so let's... It's always rains in England, yes?
Yeah. We love it, except for when we're playing.
It's a drive as well, that's all that matters.
My most of this.
Okay, so how did your project start? How did Saltwater Injection start?
We've been friends forever. We've always played music together and been in bands, and we just realised that no one else likes us apart from each other. We barely like each other, so we had to play together. So that was basically what happened.
You've also grown up in Liverpool.
No, Ellesmere Port. So we're literally very, very local to it. We're literally from this area.
Is this the first time you are at the Out of the Ashes Festival?
First time out of the Ashes Festival,
yeah.
How do you like it?
Oh no, it's been awesome. Yesterday was lovely as well. I mean, we just basked in the sunshine, watching great bands.
Oh, we've not been here yesterday. So have you made any new friends?
Loads. I can't remember any of the names.
Not many friends,
they're all good people.
So music-wise, did any acts of the Liverpool have musically influenced you to actually start the band, play something?
I mean, obviously we're fans of like a few of the Liverpool bands, like obviously things like the Beatles. I mean, I listened to a lot of Cast growing up, but to be fair, it's never really been like a direct influence on what we do. Really, to be fair. I mean, like
what band influence, like Every Time I Die and stuff like that,
Black Flag,
old
remote
stuff,
that kind of stuff. So yeah, I was gonna say a lot of our influences are probably like mainly kind of the 70s, like punk era, to be fair, like 70s, 80s.
So I actually listened to your latest record on the Bandcamp. I thought that probably if you would add electronic samples, it would sound very much something like Nine Inch Nails. Have you ever thought? About actually adding something electronic to your music?
I was going to say, to be fair, when we first started off, actually, we were quite heavily influenced by Rob Zombie and things like that. We usually use a lot of like horror movies.
Yeah, a lot of samples.
One thing we actually, it's a little bit of a secret. Is we actually the first origin of this band when we first started off was actually we classed it as zombie rock. We literally just wrote songs about zombies.
The apocalypse.
Used samples from Night of the Living Dead and Return of the Living Dead and all that kind of stuff. To be fair, so samples used to be something we were pretty big on, but to be fair, we just kind of found doing the kind of punkier songs and things like that, as the samples tend to drop it down a little bit, and we couldn't quite work it into the set. But
we couldn't do it good enough, basically.
Exactly.
So
it's something that we'll probably return to once we've practiced it. We'll get those back in there.
So Rob Zombie is probably one of your favorite artists.
Yeah, we're both big fans.
Has he influenced you, like music-wise?
Well, I'd say to a degree, yeah.
Horror aspect of it.
Definitely that kind of horror aspect.
You watched his films as well?
Oh yeah. We're both a little bit horror geeks, really, as well. To be fair, yeah. We're actually big fans also of a guy called Sean Spillane, who did the soundtrack to a film called A Woman.
Don't think so.
Oh, check it out, it's amazing.
We're getting in touch with him.
He's a sound guy as well. He keeps in touch with us. We did a cover of one of his songs ages ago, sent it to him, and he's kind of pushed it about for us. He's a nice guy.
How many times have you seen Rob Zombie live?
I've actually not.
No, we've not seen him live.
To my shame, I've never seen Rob Zombie live. But it is something that we hope to do in the future.
He tends to use lots of machines. That is something industrial, which actually somehow goes along with what you say on the Facebook page about the place where you're coming from, industrial. At the night you can the industrial sounds.
That's the one,
And
yeah,
that's what I understand has influenced you very much.
Definitely, yeah,
The
definitely.
sound of Ellesmere Port.
That is
Oh yeah, it's
exactly.
the sound
I
of
mean,
Ellesmere Port,
this area looks lovely by comparison to the rest of the town. To be fair, I mean, if you only have to travel around 5 miles down the road and you've got an absolute swathe of factories. And,
That's the noise we like, those sort of factories
Exactly,
buzzing and the
that's what
fucking
kind of,
the
yeah.
smell off of it.
That's our direct influence. To be fair, like all the kind of the hiss and hiss off the factory noise and all that kind of stuff. That's what we grew up with.
Yeah, that's what a band sound like.
Are you planning on going like two people project in the future? Are you planning to add some more musicians to your
See how it
band?
goes, man, yeah.
Yeah, but I was about to say,
If anyone else can stand us,
if anyone else
you
can
never
stand
know,
it,
but
they're happy to
at the minute,
join
yeah.
into a degree. But to be fair, we're not seeking it out. We're not looking for anybody else.
we're
quite
doing what
happy
we're
with
doing,
what
we're making enough of a racket as it
I was
is.
about to say, we can make it leave with just a pair of us, so we don't need anyone else. But you know, if anyone else is happy to make dirty noise, you know.
So the first record was released last year, I think. It was
Yeah,
on
yeah.
cassette, on tape. What made you choose actually the tape, the cassette tape as the format of your
Weird, it was cassettes all day on it, and it was just weird, it was easy to do, and it was a bit different. It was cool. So that's it,
We
basically.
found someone who sold a load of old cassettes on the
Yeah,
internet.
we knew someone who could sell it for us, yeah, it was just easy. Just different and weird, basically, yeah.
I read on your Facebook wall recently, one of the latest posts was saying that forget everything you heard. We are like
made the new
we
sound.
found our own sound now.
Yeah, this is it,
Have you
yeah.
changed? Are you
Basically,
going to
I bought a
play
big
something
bass sound.
different in the future?
It's literally just down to the fact that
We bought a new bass sound, but we made it fucking sound disgusting.
yeah, we managed to
And that
turn
was a new
everything-
sound we
yeah.
found.
Basically, just pissy feedback. That's the new sound. That's what the world is looking for in the future.
What have you got any gigs planned this year?
At the minute we're a bit of a standstill. This was like we've just done a big stint of gigs. This was like our big end finales to it.
Yeah, this is like our finale for our kind of summertime touring schedule kind of thing.
We're going to try and write a few songs on. We've got a single might be coming out and stuff.
Exactly, yeah, we've got a single that needs to just like
See, finish it off,
and
yeah.
then like that should be out
We're going
again.
to start phase 2.
Yeah, we're up to level 2 now. That's the way it's going.
What are your best friends in the Liverpool scene or around the Ellesmere Port scene?
the
The
Chester
bands
scene,
or
isn't it?
artists?
Yeah, mainly Chester that we play
Like
around.
Dan is a big friend of ours. He helps us out with a lot of gigs and he's organised this, which is amazing. Man.
Yeah, there's a lot of kind of venues and things that have been really
Yeah.
helpful and put us in touch with loads of the other bands that we hang around with as well. I mean, there's a brilliant place called the Compass down in Chester. That's kind of where we started off playing. They also, the same people run a place called Central Station Wrexham and a place called Live Rooms in Chester. And they've kind of given us a big push start, which has got us kind of out there, to be fair to a lot of other people.
Got us here today.
And yeah, that's put us in touch with a lot of the other bands that we play with, that we get on with around the scene as well. To be honest, I mean, something like this, I think it goes to show it's really quite a really good community of bands that's going on at the moment. Everyone's kind of being put in touch with each other really well. It feels like everyone's being given an opportunity to play some good shows with some good other bands as well.
Do you feel like you are a part of like Ellesmere Port or Liverpool community and like being part of musician community?
I think the lines have been blurred pretty well. So I think we're quite comfortably spanning all the way from like North Wales. We've played a lot in like the North Wales area, but also kind of Liverpool and Chester and things like that. It doesn't feel like we're kind of breaking away from one community to go join another one. It always feels like everyone's kind of
Everyone's pulled the same direction, aren't they, man?
It's either that or everyone hates us enough that we just don't notice it, to be fair.
Yeah,
It's one or the other.
Have you got any material you are going to release sometime, anytime soon?
Yeah,
This
we've
year,
got the
next year?
single working
Yeah, we
on, like,
recorded a single in Liverpool.
so that just needs finishing up basically. We
A
get
few
out
weeks
pushed
ago,
out.
yeah. So that's going to be a song called Vinegar that we played before, which is a nice kind of roady kind of sound. And then it's also for the first song we closed on today as well. It's called Country File. And that's going to be kind of the B-side or that double A-side to the single, to be fair. So we're just going to get that put out in the next couple of months, I think.
Closing question, what would you recommend from UK scene? What bands and recent records probably got your attention recently as somewhat special, different?
The scene we're part of, there's just so many good bands. Just get out there and watch some bands. Right? Everyone. There's not often you see a bad band, is it? To be fair.
To be honest, we have been really lucky in playing with so many cool bands, to be fair. I mean, there's loads of cool guys. I mean, these guys on stage at the moment, they're called Hyena Kill. We played with them a little while ago, they're from Manchester, and they're pretty cool. We played with a few guys called Jen It's Dead quite a lot. They sound nothing like us at all, but they're just such fucking cool guys. They're a two-piece play like dancey stuff, kind of dance crossover stuff. They're amazing. I mean, on a slightly bigger scene, probably something like the Architects or something like that. That's more recently. They're pretty cool, you know what I mean? Like on a kind of more major scene.
One more question. What was it like first time when you played a gig? Actually, what was it a weird feeling that you actually play two guys on the stage when other bands have at least four guys normally?
I think it's one of those things though, it's like, the weirdest part is like setting up, because when you're setting up it feels like everyone's kind of like, where's the rest of us? Yeah, when it's like, we're just like, yeah, we're ready, you know what I mean? It's cool. But to be fair, I mean, think what's going. We've been playing for years so long kind of together anyway, we've always kind of had that attitude of when we go on stage, it's just like, give it some shit, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if the crowd, it doesn't matter if you play a few people or 50,000 people, it's like, I mean, you just got to give it all the piss and vinegar you've got, turn it all up and make the noise, and yeah.